welcome to Trending, brought to you by Airtel. My name is Kim Opera, and of course this is a show that brings all your favorite celebrities and gives you the gist of everything that's hot and what's not.
Absolutely. My name is Pascal, and of course we're going on a short break right now. When we return, the show continues. Stick around.
Welcome back. Let's get the show started. Today we have an amazing guest with us on the show. In my opinion, I would say he is the biggest freestyle rapper that we have. He goes by the name, the one and only, the rainmaker, the bars killer, I cannot freestyle, DanDizzy!
In the beauty!
What's going on? What's good?
We're good.
I think the intro is good. That's good.
What's good now? What's
going on?
What's good?
You have to trade.
Is it like that?
I forgot how to freestyle.
No, you can't forget it. Come on.
What are you saying?
Come
on.
Trending. We can do this later in the ending. Let's keep it pending. Yeah.
Love it. Like I said, he is the best, and he is on the show today.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming through, my brother.
Yeah.
Let's get this started quickly.
I don't know if anyone has actually really seen you in person.
When you witness it in person, it's different from when you watch it online. You know?
Avi?
It's crazy.
It's crazy. That's really nice to know. People have this opinion of you, right? You're someone that's always in the news. When we're talking about your freestyle game, right? You're always in the news for like some performance you were doing somewhere or some show that you were on. There's always this viral content that comes out of it without even stressing. Like, there's still that big break that is yet to happen, and people are now saying, oh, there's this conversation of you being a social media artist. What's your take on that?
Like, I feel like people can say what they want to say. For me, I'm having a good time. I'm really just living my life, the best way I can, because I've been here for a while. I know I've been here for a very long time. Not so long, but quite long. But I've seen people that have been here longer than I was, that just blew up maybe a year ago. People that have been here for like 7 years before I started that just blew up 6 months ago. So like, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And the fact that I've been able to just stay relevant in all of these years is testament to the fact that I've been putting in like effort and putting in work. Nobody ever knew when their big break was going to happen, you know.
Absolutely.
The best I can do is just to keep working and just ignore the talk, because people always talk. Because even the biggest artists in Nigeria, people still talk about them like
100%.
Oh, I can go online today and I'll see people talking about Wiz or David or Bonner as if they're like one look at, like someone would just saying rubbish about them as if they've not done so much.
They've not done anything.
Or
Disregard what they've done.
Yeah.
So that's what people will always talk, and it's okay for people to talk. I want people to keep talking, Let them keep talking. Like, you don't talk about something that is not relevant or important. So.
And that's on
period. I like that.
And that's on period.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the conversation of you starting your music career, right? You forfeited, your...
Yeah, I left Uniport.
School to pursue this. Do you have any plans of going back to school?
Yes, of course I do. Like, but not in the way that people expect me to go back and start running around
Just like programs?
Programs, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I to do programs, but like,
one of
the reasons why I'm not too bothered about like going back to school is that I've seen too many graduates that can't have conversations with me, They can't sit close to me and talk. So I'm disappointed when I hear someone say that I did 5 years. What were you doing in uni for 5 years?
You can't even have a conversation.
Yourself. You can't have a proper conversation. You don't even know like half of the things that I know. I feel like for me, the best education I ever got was going into the streets, going into the world, seeing the world. I've been to several countries. I've been with important people. Like, I never felt out of place when I'm talking to like maybe like a governor or a commissioner or a PhD holder. I never feel out of place. I always like hold my own when I'm having conversations with people and earn people's respect. So I feel like school is important, really important, but like for some people, they should just leave me alone, because like I know what I'm doing in my life.
Yeah.
Exactly. The funny thing about you saying that, right, that goes a long way in validating what you're saying is, like for the rap game itself, you must be versatile. Like, you must be well versed.
Intelligent.
You must, know how to control of words,
put words together,
construct them, put them back together. Like, it's crazy. But one thing I've really, really noticed is that most rappers have a very high IQ.
Can't be basic and be a rapper. Like, for a rapper, a lot is expected of a rapper,
Because it's brain.
You have to always try to put words together in a way that it does not make sense at first, and it later makes sense when you listen to it deeply, because like it might be sounding like something like this when you listen to it, but when you now listen to it properly, you now feel like, oh, this guy's actually singing.
That kind of thing.
You know, some rappers make songs that you don't get the bar in like the first 10 listens. You have to listen. You can listen to a rapper's verse for like a year before you get one. There's a bar that that you don't understand till like maybe a year later. So rappers need to be intelligent. Rappers need to be smart. You know, being a rapper has made me realize that being intelligent does not necessarily mean like you're the brightest in school or the smartest in school, or like people are intelligent in so many ways. People are brilliant in so many ways.
Absolutely, you're correct.
There's some people that I meet that did not have the privilege of. I grew up in like a very rough neighborhood, but like it was not so rough. I've seen people that grew up in worse places that when I listen to them, when I see them do the things that they do, I'm amazed. Like they're so intelligent, they're so smart. They just do some things effortlessly that I could never think about doing. You know, so like intelligence comes in different forms, so we need to just appreciate people that are intelligent in different ways, you know.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's fantastic. From where you're coming from, Port Harcourt, yes?
Yeah.
Now, talking about growing from that particular place that you're coming from to this place, what has been, or what was the most difficult moment for you? That's one. Two is, at what point did you really start your putting words together,
Okay, I'll answer this question first. This last question first. This music thing, I never had access to like listening to a lot of music. My father is a pastor, first of all. My mom is a
they always be
pastor.
children.
My mom is a women leader in the church. She's always like the prayer warrior or whatever they used to call them. My parents always play gospel music. So after I finished I didn't do primary 5 or primary 6. From primary 4 they shipped me off to boarding school. So I never had a chance to like listen to a lot of music. The only kind of music I listened to was music that became famous, like maybe if a song becomes a viral hit that you hear it when you want to go and barb your hair. So I didn't have access to anything to say, okay, I want to go and buy a CD or listen to any kind of music. Yeah, so the only music I listened to was mostly gospel music. So the place where I got this rapping from was I just could always rap. Like it was a gift. Like I just could always put words together. I didn't go to any studio and say, oh, I heard somebody rapping or I heard anybody's song. I just always could put words together, always. It's just something that's been with me from like 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, I was performing 500 people. I never like felt like I was out of place. I was just always in my element whenever I'm doing all of those things. So I'll just say my toughest moments for me was convincing my parents that this is what I wanted to do, because obviously, you know, how parents are in the South, you know, they are not very open to having a child that is a musician, because musician, like wayward. My mom always said, you want to be a wayward child, all those kind of things. And I was the first son, you know. They wanted me to be like 9 to 5, you know. When I told my mom that I wanted to do music, like, how you sing this guy? They almost arrested the people that I was hanging with, you know? But when I started, like, when people started coming back, oh, I see your Peking, like giving her good reviews, and when I started like getting money and taking care of myself, you know, when money starts coming in, when you become a breadwinner, you win them over.
Hey,
Bars.
I like that.
That's interesting to know. You never had like an awakening moment there.
From the best of my memory, I always could do this. Like it's just something that
was born with you.
It's there. I didn't know it was rap, you know. I didn't know what rap was. I didn't know what anything music was. I just knew that if I hear a song and I hear the beats and I'm just putting my own words in it and I'm just doing something with it and it's making sense.
Okay. That's
So,
okay. I get
yeah,
that.
that's just it.
I get that. When was that moment you actually said you were going to do this professionally?
I did some rap battles then. I used to go to the studios and meet lots of artists. They always used to, like it was something serious. They always had like songwriting books where they had like written lots of songs. They always like prepare. It was like something they prepare for. Like they always like, it's like 9 to 5, you know, for a lot of people. But for me, it was just, I could just walk into a place and just be like, I never thought about music like, oh, I want to go to the studio today and go and make one mad song. Like, no, I'm just chilling, you know, every time. It was just me chilling, just enjoying myself.
Yeah.
So you could just start me now, guy rap. I would just start rapping and it would just make sense. Like it was not something that I thought about. I need to compose songs. I didn't try to compose songs. I was just enjoying myself. When I started to take it really seriously was when I met Lyric's dad. You know, Burna Boy's first producer, Lyric. His father used to stay close. Lyric grew up like in my area. Like his father used to stay close to us. So they had like a creative house where you can find artists, dancers, because the family won Montana dancer 1 year like that too.
Oh, yeah.
So like it's an entertainment house So they took me in. I was welcome. I used to see a lot of celebrities. I see Bonner there. Everybody was there. Bonner used to come there. Everybody used to come there. Almost every celebrity in PH used to come there. So like even before they became celebrities. So I just got into the house and I loved the vibe. Like they allowed me to be free, to be creative and just express myself in the way that I love to. And then from then, I never looked back. I just took it seriously and I was doing shows, performances. And if I do a performance, people always want me to come back. Like it's just something that happens. I didn't have a song. I was very famous in PH and I didn't have a song.
Yes, I was
so famous. I think I'll advise everybody, fame is good, but it's very bad. I'm telling you, fame almost destroyed my life. I was young. I was, let's say 16, just about to finish secondary school. You're famous in universities. I'd never gained admission. I was famous in UST. I was famous in Uniport. I was famous in my street. I was famous everywhere. I performed almost in every bar, every club, every party, everything. Everywhere they want me to. Even comedians to their nights, stand-up shows, and they invite me and I perform and I just steal the show and I become famous. And people don't realize that I never got paid for any of those things. I just got fame that I did not ask for. I was just famous and then people started to expect so much from me. Why? I was just having a good time, you know. I didn't know that I didn't need money at that time. I was just a kid and my mom used to buy my clothes for me, you know. So I used to wait for my mom to buy clothes for me. I didn't yeah, you know, because I be trekking. I really just be trekking because I trek to school, I trek back. Okay. I do not have no school bus. So like, why is someone looking at me strange? Someone pointing me on the road like this and this like, bro, man. It's me. I didn't understand the concept of fame, you know.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that people were just like, oh, I became a teenager. I became like 18, 17. I was still living my normal life. I grew up in the hood, you know. I'm strolling. See that this. You know, that guy who popular with the rap in the track. Like, what you want make I do? I literally just went to enjoy myself at the show that you were feeling me, and they didn't pay me any money. I just came there to enjoy and people started expecting much from me. People like the expectation from that age. My friends started to look at me different, you know. People started looking at me differently. Like people started looking at me like a star. But then I never had a song. I was just having a good time. And I could not do the things that most of my friends were doing. I was always judged differently. They will give you special attention, but as they're giving you the special attention, they are giving you heavy expectations too. They're having heavy expectations from you. I didn't realize what was going on at that time. So before I could realize, it was almost late for me to now realize that, oh shit, you have to package. You know?
You have to put yourself together as a brand.
You have to now, you know, like I was just living my life as a young kid, you know. So because I didn't pay attention to the things, it did not affect me a lot. I just left everybody in there. I didn't know what people were thinking. It was as I got older and I realized that, okay, this is what was going on. People were seeing me like an actual star, but I was just a young kid, you know. So like when I took my speaker and I go into the streets now and I do a freestyle for people and they're feeling me. Everybody knows me everywhere. I'm popular everywhere. Everybody knows me everywhere. But people like, why have you not featured Davido? Why have you not featured like? I literally came to you with my speaker on the street. Do you think if I had the resources to feature the video, at least I'll come? Yeah, like people just have expectations from you when they see that you're so good and you're so talented, and and nobody really thinks that this guy needs help, you know. All the thing is that this guy is too talented. You just sing a song and he'll blow. But the music industry is not like that, you know. I had to learn everything myself. I had to learn how to record myself and do everything myself. So people just left me on my own because he had talent, like talent and expectations. You know. So I just had to put myself together and find a way, you know. Okay. So that's why.
Well answered.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so talking about the Nigerian music industry, right? What's your opinion of it? Would you say it's very difficult for a young artist to blow up?
It's difficult anywhere. It's difficult in any field. Music is like if you try to get a job in a company, music is like, but the difference is music is way harder because nothing is guaranteed, you know.
I like that.
If you go to university and you get a good certificate, you know that if you apply for like 100 jobs, at least 1 or 2 jobs can, even if it's receptionist,
you'll start to something, yes.
But as an artist, you can be the most talented and you'll not be the one that gets signed. You can have the best song and you'll not be the one that gets blown up, you know. You can have the biggest marketing budget and not be the one that blows up, you know. So the best advice I could give to any creative is to really be sure that this is what you want to do. Because some people are not sure. Some people are thinking maybe if I do music 2 years, you know, I'll go. No, music is a grind that you have to be sure that in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, you'll still be doing this and you'll be happy. You have to love this music. You have to love it and you have to be sure that this is what you want to do for the rest of your life. Because music is a very jealous hustle. Music does not go with anything else. Music does not go
We
with.
keep hearing this
Yeah.
all the time.
Music
is
does not go
jealous.
with anything. Music does not go with. I'm running a business on the side and I'm a musician in the night. No, music does not. I feel like, but it's crazy because you also need funding. But the things that you want to do to get funding can actually make you not blow.
Wow.
Because music is somehow, it's something that we can't explain. It's something that nobody can explain. It's something that you have to just love it, and you have to just follow your intuition and just trust yourself that you are good enough to be one of the superstars out there. Because there are so many of us. Like, I'm sure you must have heard like 10,000 good songs, and so many artists have come your way. Some people will even see you on TV and see you later in your hood and say, "Help me, boss," or listen to my song.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can't help everybody. You don't know what you can do for them. The only thing you can do for them is to advise them to just keep pushing.
Yeah.
You are going to be your biggest supporter. You are going to be your biggest fan. You are going to be your biggest motivator, because you can't have your feelings out and just be working in this business, because you can meet anybody today and expect that they will help you, and they will not help you. It's not like they can't.
Sure.
They don't want to help you. It's just the nature of the game.
It's the
The
nature-
game
yes.
is a selfish game. It's
Yeah.
self first.
Yes.
It's just how it is. Big ups to the people that have a large heart to be able to help other people, but it's a game that people have to put themselves first, because if you are drowning, nobody will even notice. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Yeah, that's one thing. That's actually very interesting, right? So, would you say at any point in time since you've been doing music that you felt like you were drowning?
You feel like you're drowning once a week. It's music. It's every day. Some days you just wake up and you're not feeling it. You're not feeling up to it. But what motivates you, what pushes you, is your love for the music. Because I can't find myself doing anything else. When I come outside, I love performing. When I perform, I see the way people respond. People are happy to. When I'm strolling in my estate, I'm trying to go get fuel outside my gate. I'm driving, and people are excited to see me. People love the thing that I do. Like, a lot of people love what I do, and I just see the look on their face. I'm like, I can't quit. People expect so much from me. You just can't. You just have to. That's why I say you need to be your biggest motivator.
Yes.
Because sometimes when you're alone in your room, it's you and yourself. You have to just tell yourself that I can't stop, because I have like 1,001 reasons to quit. I have a lot of reasons to quit. You wake up sometimes, you read some comments on your page, and you feel like, yeah, this guy. Some fans don't care about your feelings. They just say they tell you, you're the one that is famous, so you have to take the criticism. People, things that they can't take.
You want you to take it.
So my first thing I'll tell you as the creative, you have to be strong mentally. I know how many celebrities you will see come on live and are crying that they are dragging them.
It's terrible.
You have to be strong in your head, because once you are out there in the public, people can have different opinions of you.
Yes.
A lot of people can love you. A lot of people can say you are this, you are that, you are this. You just have to. The only opinion that needs to matter is the opinion you have of yourself. So yeah, whatever anybody thinks, it's up to them. You just have to
Focus.
keep your head straight.
Okay. So the saying hip hop is dead. What's your take on that?
They are not wrong.
They're not
Is hip hop
wrong.
alive? Every December, you guys see it now when they do all these flight time concerts.
Yes.
How many rappers headline the show? Even when they bring rappers from America, how many rappers do they invite? It's singers everywhere. Hip hop is dying, but we have to.
We're trying to wake it up.
We have
Keep
to.
it alive.
I'm part of like the few people that have been rapping for the past 10 years. I've been rapping. The rap industry is just a gatekeeping, such a big gatekeeping industry. They like to gatekeep punchlines, gatekeep bars, and they just always make all these lists of top 10 baddest hip-hop dope rappers, and they'll be like, every time they make hip-hop conversations, they try to leave me out of conversations. I'm looking at these people like,
Bro,
I'm the one entertaining all the fans and making people. Some people tell me I hate rap so much, but I listen to you and I love it. I'm the one keeping all these people entertained. I'm the one. I'm doing shows. If you ask most of the people, I do shows. You see me on shows with all them singers. I do shows, lots of shows. I meet Peruzzi a lot. Peruzzi does a lot of performances. Mayor, Peruzzi, all the people that do performances a lot to tell you that they see me at shows.
Yeah.
I do shows a lot as a rapper, and I don't see none of these rappers at shows. I don't see none of the rappers that you are putting and always leaving me out of conversation. I don't see them as shows.
See them
I don't
there.
see them when it matters. I only
Yes.
see them when you are doing your family meeting and you're coming up with bad 5 rappers, dope 5 rappers that to watch out for.
Family, say
They
you're
never,
a family
bro.
meeting.
For the last 10 years, there's no rap conversation that's ever been in. They say, "Oh, look out for DanDizzy." They always look at me like a freestyle guy. This freestyle guy is the one that's keeping the hip hop people.
But it's freestyle, not rap.
It's I don't
That's
know what
pure.
they want it to be. Maybe it's R&B to them, you know. Maybe. I'm serious. The hip hop community, they always try to come to me to get me. Oh, DanDizzy, can you come and do a performance for us or whatever. And then when they want to make a rap list, and they always try to leave me out of conversations about hip hop. In the last 5 years, who has done more for hip hop? Like if you say, oh, let's talk about rap.
Yeah.
What are people doing? What are rappers doing?
Especially when it comes to performance.
I've given
Exactly.
for my freestyle videos do like millions of views.
Yes.
People post it and get
and
millions
that's
of
just your
views.
freestyle.
And just conversations that people have about rap
And hip hop.
pick up because DanDizzy has gone to the street with his speaker.
Yes.
And then people want to do conversations and they try to say, oh, you don't have dope bars. What do you mean by that? What do they mean by that? Like I really want to talk to the hip hop community personally. You guys need to do better because I know you guys are still carrying your Tupac
Biggie,
regime
Shakur.
vibes to this. It's a new age, bro.
It's a new age.
Go hard or go home. You have to evolve or you are going to die. Most of you are just always, you are not having any money. You're always looking for urgent 2K. And you're always making list of dope rappers and you're still there.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been an amazing time during this interview. We're going to go on a short break. When we return, we're going to be having a rap battle here.
Rap battle, come on, wait for it.
Kim on the beat. You don't want to
Hey.
miss out, okay? So stay tuned
Kim on
because
the
we'll be
beat.
right back.
Welcome back, guys. It's still training, brought to you by Airtel, and of course we still have the freestyler and wonderful artist DanDizzy in the building. Kim
is
and
he?
I
Where is he?
in the building.
Where's DanDizzy?
Eh?
Where's DanDizzy?
This is DanDizzy. Anyway.
And we're about to play some games. We're going to be doing a freestyle.
Freestyle.
Yes.
Okay.
You guys are going to rap too, yeah? You're saying rap battle.
Kim on the beat.
Kim on the beat, Pascal backing up.
This is my
Like
own
hyping
part.
you.
I'll give you the beats. Trending.
Trending, flows never ending. Talk to me with respect, don't sound condescending. Hey,
DanDizzy.
DanDizzy, that's the name though. I'm in trending, we came playing the game though.
All right. Let's go to the video and picture of the day. All right.
What the? Where did you find this picture? Oh my god!
How many
I'm
years was
dead.
it?
Give our producer.
Where did you find this picture?
Wow, well, don't worry, we're FBI
Well, resourceful.
agents. We're FBI
Jesus
agents.
Christ.
Ha!
So your throwbacks, and it's true. Your mommy was really taking care of you.
Taking care of you.
It's not even looking like you're even going through anything.
Nah, I was going through a lot. I was really trekking now. See, I was trekking. Now clothes cover I dry like bone.
Wow.
This was when I first came to Lagos. I swear.
What year was that?
I can't even remember anymore.
Wow.
Where did you guys find all these pictures?
Don't
God.
worry. Don't worry.
Oh my God, they have set me up today. Oh, God.
Hey, like I'm coming through in a beat. Did you go to Unilag?
Yeah, I went to Unilag one time for a show.
How does it feel like coming from this young lad that started music 16, at the age of 16, 18, like already performing at Unilag, and to who you are today?
I'm proud of myself because like I was in the world, like I was left in the world at a very young age, but like I've not made some really, I've made some dangerous decisions, but I've been able to navigate my life and carry myself in a way that I'm still able to chase this music today, you know, because a lot of my friends are not here today. A lot of my friends too are superstars today. So like I'm grateful because it's not easy to navigate your life and your career in this game where execs are only rooting for are trying to make sure it's their artists that get everything, like, you know, be independent and still fight for yourself and still be able to have like a voice and build a fan base of people that are willing to listen to you.
Every day.
I'm proud of myself. It's not easy. I tell people today, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but if anything happens and I feel like I want to leave music today or something happens, I'm not gonna have any regrets because like I lived the life that I wanted to live. Or every decision I made was my decision, and I'm having a good time, you know. It's just something that I love doing. I loved it. I enjoyed it. Every time I was on stage, I was having a good time. I was having time with my life. So like, I'm proud of myself. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really proud of
I
myself.
like that. I like that.
So
Come
nice.
on. I like it.
That's so nice. On this note, we bid you a farewell. Thank you so much for joining and, you know, rocking with us as usual. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. On Instagram, it's at official HIPTV. On X and YouTube, it's at HIPTV.
My name is Pascal, and of course, again, I want to say thank you to Kim and the crew. Trending. Remember as well the channel 324 and DSTV and 22 on Go TV as well. Trending airs at the 9 a.m. hour and at the 8 p.m. hour.
And to you, DanDizzy.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. Big shout out to everybody in the studio.
Follow DanDizzy on all social media platforms.
Yes.
DanDizzy everywhere.
DanDizzy
Twitter,
everywhere.
DanDizzy, Instagram, DanDizzy, Facebook, DanDizzy, YouTube, DanDizzy, all verified. Let's get it.
Exactly. And don't forget to stream his body of work called Ugly.
All right.
I am and I still remain Kim Upward. Till we meet again next time. Don't forget to keep it moving.